Holy
Yeah, you better fucking run.
Holy crap, that's a long... Holy crap, this is a long one. Welcome back to the...
Yeah, you better run.
Welcome back to the final part.
Get out of here.
Welcome back to the final part of Donkey Kong Country 3. I know it's kind of weird that we separated, that we had like the whole credits in before, but this is similar to Donkey Kong Country 2, where you technically have to beat the main game in order to get the Lost World final fight. So now we're doing Krematoa, which is this game's version of the Lost World. And
I blow shit up.
And just like DKC2, in order to get all the stages unlocked, you have to have gotten all the bonus coins from the bonus stages. However,
yeah,
even if you get all of the bonus barrel coins in the main game, this only unlocks 4 of the 5 stages because there are 75 bonus coins, which means there's 1 bonus barrel in the first level that you have to get.
4 of Boomer's
Because it costs 15 bonus coins to use 1 bomb, and there are 4 stages.
Yep.
Now go blow shit up.
I was also gonna say, like, I was halfway tempted to save the Lost World levels when I recorded DKC2 for one entire part, but considering how the quote-unquote final world is just 1 level and the final boss, I was like, I could
yeah, that's why I did it this way. So this is probably the... I would say this is the hardest Lost World level. It's not. That would be the last one before the final boss. But this is one of the most... This is one of the most annoying ones.
Return of Squawks.
So yeah, there are 2 bonus levels in each Lost World stage. For this one, it's the easiest one to get because they're both right at the start, and you'll see why as soon as I finish this. So we got to do a couple more of these green banana mini games. I'm sorry.
And this one's probably the worst one because they expect you to maneuver around bees as squawks,
unkillable bees.
At least the bees are. At least the bees don't move.
Yeah, but even so, just like, for whatever reason, I feel like this one, like, the banana decides to go, oh, you got me here? I'm gonna go way the fuck over here, actually.
And then, based on the signs, you can tell that the next one is gonna be the same thing, just with Squitter instead of Squawks. So we'll get to see everybody's favorite helper, favorite animal buddy one more time, because this will be the last time we get to use Squitter.
Squitter, no!
Oh, at least this one's marginally better.
It's just
Squitter.
It's just a shame that Squitter and pretty much all the animal buddies outside of Rambi never come back after this game. It's really unfortunate. Especially poor On Guard. Like, he was there from the start too, but Rare and Nintendo seem to forget that he exists after DKC3.
Oh,
I almost lost it there.
I think it spawned right where it was at, dude.
I mean, okay, so technically Rambi and On Guard are both in Donkey Kong 64, but they're extremely situational, even more so than they used to be.
Yeah. Oh boy, now we gotta keep this fucker alive.
So
as
if you
the
remember
elephant.
Ellie's gimmick of being scared of mice, this is why it's called Stampede Sprint. You just kind of have to gun it. And you do have to keep Perry alive to get the last bonus barrel, by the way.
Yep.
Thankfully, the stage's difficulty is completely removed if you're playing on the Virtual Console because save states and rewinds, thank God.
Yeah, but just imagine having to play this on actual hardware. This is effectively the trial and error. The trial and error level.
Pretty much.
I like how you said. I like how you pause because you're like, I don't want to lose Dixie. Too late.
Well, it was more that I don't want to get hit at all because it's actually an extremely short section, but it goes by so fast. And
like, if you want to keep parry, that's where the difficulty is. Like, as soon as you lose parry,
yeah,
you have to restart the entire
And I'm
level.
thankful for having rewind because in the original game without that, if you lose this bonus game, you don't keep parry when you leave the bonus game, so you're going to have to play the entire stage over again.
Yep.
Yep.
Fuck you, Perry.
This is a nightmare on actual hardware.
Fuck you, Perry.
Which is why
glad
I'm
you
pretty
died.
sure this is the last stage my brother and I 100%ed because of this one section here. It's really
Imagine if you jumped for joy and lost Perry. Like, I'm like, you motherfucker.
Oh yeah, and
right.
the DK coin.
DK
The nice
coin
thing
still.
about the Lost World stages is pretty much every DK coin is at the very end of the level, so you, with the exception of like one stage, you really can't miss them. But I would say that that's the second hardest level in the game. At the
Didn't seem
or
that hard to
in
me,
not
honestly.
that's the second hardest level in the Lost World. The hardest one is the very
It's-
last one, and you'll see why when we get there.
I'm gonna say that one's not that hard.
No, but in
It's
terms
a lot of
of
trial and error.
yeah, in terms of getting 100% in it, it's just trial and error.
Yeah.
This is probably the easiest level because it's mostly vertical, so it's really easy to figure out where everything is, except for when shit like that happens.
Eat shit.
That was entirely my fault.
That's all it was.
And we've seen so many of those get green banana mini games that fuck it, you know how it goes. We're just gonna move on. So the gimmick for this,
I just like how compared to like everything, like all those green bananas we had in the last level, where it's just like, I was like, oh no, just cross this. Up.
so the gimmick for this level is you keep turning the steel barrels into TNT to blow up the red bees, and then you gotta bounce off the steel barrels to keep going further up.
I feel like they just gave up at this point.
I think this, yeah, I think
you
that
doing
was me
Why?
going down
Why
there to
are
make
you-
sure there wasn't like an item or something that I might have missed. Because at the point of recording this, I had only practice ran The Lost World one time, and when I
We
did,
call that a skill issue.
to be fair, I haven't played, this is the first time I've played through this entire game in like 15 years. Get off me. But also the fact of like I wanted to get this all done in one run, and I had done like
It's the fact that you were just no, I'm making fun of you because you were literally just there.
I think at this point I had practice ran this so many times that I'm just like, I just want to get the recording done and
Are you-
just go.
Wait a minute,
could
why
just
did it turn
go.
back to TNT?
You could just go.
I can't because I had this. I slipped up and accidentally turned it back onto the TNT. I didn't mean to.
Skill issue.
It's not a skill issue. You have a really bad
That
habit
is,
of calling
that is
everything-
actually a skill issue. Shut up. That is a legitimate skill issue. I don't care. I called myself out on
Get
that.
it.
I called myself out on that.
Fair
shit.
enough.
Shut up.
I will give this. I will say at least we get to hear the cliff music one more time. As this is probably legitimately my favorite main stage theme in the game. It's really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm just convinced that I'm convinced that they just gave up on level design at this point.
I mean, to be somewhat fair to this game, the Lost World levels in DKC 2 were kind of like this as well. It was mostly just like we're just gonna throw it.
This is more stop and go compared to DKC 2. DKC 2 was more of a, I don't know how to describe it honestly, but it's like this. It's just like you wanna be paying attention and that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
I mean, the puzzle for this is that you have to go back down, like you have to go around to make sure you blow up the bees, which. So the game is like you don't necessarily have to backtrack to do it, but it's encouraged because if you fall down, then you have to go back up, and if the bees are in the way, you have to blow them up anyway. So you may as well do it now and get it over with. Also, these guys aren't as annoying in this level. They will be fucking obnoxious in a later level.
Also, I'm just trying to get my bearings straight here. I have been drinking a little bit, but it's also that, like, in general, Lost World in both 2 and 3 are more like you have to take them a little slower if you want to do them without dying.
Yeah.
Also, you can tell that I did this after beating the main game because my lives are back down. And I wasn't going to take time to grind lives at Swanky's bonus game because I'm just like, screw it. There's only 4... The upside to this is there is actually... The Lost World in this game is actually significantly shorter than it was in the last game because there's only 4 stages. Technically,
But at the very least, you unlocked worse stages.
technically 5 if you count the refight with K Rool.
Spoiler,
But
we
in-
fight K Rool again.
Yeah. But in DKC2, there was, I think, 7 Lost World stages, not counting K Rool. I could be wrong about that. There were
No,
5?
5.
Okay. I thought there was one for each main Oh, that's right, because there wasn't a Lost World entrance in Gangplank Galleon. I forgot.
No, yeah, there was.
Thankfully, most of the mini-games in the Lost World levels are still super easy. So they're at least lenient on that.
I love Kitty's wink. I love Kitty's winking.
Right?
He's a, hey.
He's a good boy. Ow.
Oh shit!
No.
You want?
No, that's back.
He's not a good boy. He's not a good boy. He's just stupid.
No, I think I know what I'm trying to do.
I say that, but I'm like, yeah.
No!
Considering he's an infant, I say that knowing he's an infant.
Yeah. No, that's why I went back down. See, the biggest problem with the Lost World levels, the DK coins are legitimately hard to find in these levels.
He's stupid.
I mean, I would hope so.
He's stupid. Oh, he's an infant. Bang.
Yeah, he I mean,
okay, he's a stupid infant.
I mean, Kitty is 1 year old, so.
Yeah, that's why I said, okay, he's a stupid infant.
Unlike DKC2, where getting the DK coins is just bragging rights. For DKC3, you do have to get all the DK coins to get the true ending.
Yep. Like you could just not collect them in 2, but you could still get the final like hidden boss fight with the
Yeah.
K Rool there.
Yeah.
And this is past me trying to remember. Did I need the TNT barrels on? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember if there was a buzzer up there that you had to hit with the TNT.
You are way
barrels
too
before.
paranoid.
No, I legitimately couldn't remember if there was a bee up there that I had to blow up first. There we go. Yeah, there's the bee. But I'm like, wait, I don't remember if it wants me to blow it up first, and then oh, that's how.
Like I said, you are way.
Yep.
Like I said, you are way too paranoid.
I did mention this before, but this is my like 5th attempt at trying to record this damn world, so if I do look a little paranoid, that's most likely why.
Another gear.
Yes, so you do
God. Who wants to play Drink the Beer? I'm in. You win. What do I win?
another beer.
Another
Wait.
gear.
That's what you sounded like.
So now they finally gave
Oh
these
boy!
two-
Who wants to play Grab the Gear?
I'm in.
I do. I'm in.
So this is the level where they finally
You win. What do I win? Another gear.
God damn
Another
it.
gear. All right. I'm going
So
for
this
the
level is the one time where they finally give these two guys basically their own level. And it's actually not nearly as hard as it looks. You just have to be patient and watch how they jump. But the nice thing is we get to be I miscounted. I misspoke. We do get to be Squitter one more time. I forgot.
Yeah, Squitter.
Quick his ass.
He can kill them.
Yes, he
Fuck
can.
'em.
Fuck these
And
guys.
he's the only animal buddy that can. That's why they gave you him in this level. I legitimately forgot that
And
they
this
gave
is
you
why
Squitter
we do
in
not
this.
stand for Squitter Squitter slander.
It's not slander.
Say
I
that 5
legit
times
forgot
fast.
that he was in this level because
Squitter slander. Squitter slander. Squitter slander. Squitter slander.
that's what I
Squitter
thought.
slander.
I legit forgot because I haven't. I recorded this like 2 months ago. Shut up.
No, we're just
Wait.
talking about me
Yeah, we're
twisting that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker. Piece of shit.
Shit. That's what we.
Me drunkenly tongue twisting that shit.
Yes, but you do need Squitter in order to find all the bonus areas in the DK coin. This one's a fun DK coin to get because you just do this.
Oh,
Bonk.
I get it.
Ah, shit.
Yep.
I don't want to take damage, damn it.
Oh, okay, you could have done without.
I don't want to get
Yeah,
hit, damn
really.
it.
No, he just doesn't want to. He just doesn't want to play as kid. He just doesn't want to play as Kitty.
That's partially. It is partially true because I'm more used to using Dixie.
Yeah, see, he admits
But
it.
it's not like I can't use Kitty. I would just prefer to use Dixie. Get off me.
Ladies and gentlemen, We got
I mean, how often did you use How often were you playing as Diddy in DKC2? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I kind of interchanged between the two of
Yeah.
them, but I wasn't really subconscious.
See, I'm still kidding.
For like 2 seconds.
Only because you didn't know you were playing as Kitty as soon as you realized, oh god, no, get him out of here. And you swapped right back.
to give Kitty some credit, I want to say he's slightly easier to use when you're fighting K Rool, at least in the first fight.
He's trying so hard to be.
No,
he's
I'm not
so hard to
trying
be
anything.
easy.
I'm saying to give Kitty some credit, he is actually useful in the final boss fight because of how he throws barrels.
I still find it funny though. You're trying to justify this.
No, and I'm using Kitty here. And see, look what happens when I use Kitty. I get hit.
No,
No, that's it. That was
That's a
you.
skill issue.
Yeah, it's a legitimate skill issue. That was your own fault.
No, but you do legit want to use Kitty for that because of the way he holds the barrel. You can carry that over there with Dixie, but it's a lot harder to dodge those guys with her and keep the barrel. Son of a bitch.
and
Eat
for
shit.
for the record, for anyone watching, we're just busting his chops.
Yeah.
Nothing serious.
Yeah,
Obviously.
seriously.
Thank you, Tom.
Skill issue.
This is a skill issue because it's just me mistiming my jumps.
Oh, now
To be
you.
fair, those guys are moving pretty fucking quick.
They are. I'm
Hey,
just being
I
stupid.
legit admit when I have skill issues.
What was that?
I ran because I didn't want to get hit in the head.
Look at
Yeah, they
them,
are.
grumpy as hell. Look at them.
Look at Kitty go. He really wants to move forward. Somehow he's standing completely still while animating. It's really weird. Oh yeah, this part's
Shit.
hard to this part's hard to time sometimes. What they want you to do is jump over the first one after he lands and jump in between them as they're moving. It's very hard to time that.
Yeah. Now this is how you learn pattern recognition.
Yeah, that's why the bananas are there, because then they introduce where they're gonna be through the bananas, and then they have you go, okay, now remember where those are, because we're not gonna give you the
And
bananas.
then you
this time.
and then I like how you talk about this and you immediately run into it anyway.
Well, sometimes it's more the fact that when they come on screen, they're already jumping, so I don't really have a chance to dodge them. Also, sneaky ass final bonus barrels behind the exit.
I hate that. I hate that so fucking
This
much.
is the only time in the game where it does that. To be fair.
This might be the worst green
This
banana
one,
level.
they
Yeah.
did speed those guys up, so you do have plenty of time to get it. But yes, it is obnoxious avoiding them all the time.
Imagine having to get 20 of those.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
I think it was 20. It might have been 15, but I sped through it because at this point I'm tired of showing those
It's
off.
usually 15.
I think it was 15 actually.
At this point during my editing, I'm like, you guys are tired of seeing it. I'm tired of showing it. Now we got one more forest level. This level is more obnoxious than it looks because it's very maze-like. If you're looking for all the
Squawk time.
items.
That's why they give you squawks immediately. It's like you're gonna need this.
Again, it's like I said. I feel like they just ran out of ideas at this point.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't necessarily say ran out of ideas. You could definitely interpret it as that. I'm not gonna deny you that. I think it's more the idea. It's just like, okay, you know how to do this mechanic of a level. All right, we're gonna push it to its logical extreme, or more so, just like you better know how to control.
Because
squawks for this kind of level.
to this game's credit, a lot of the Lost World levels in 2 were just like, hey, you remember how this mechanic works? Now it's a lot harder, so you better know how to do it. I mean, heck, that's
Pretty much, and it's like,
that's legitimately why Animal Antics exists. It's like, hey, do you remember how to use all your animal buddies? Well, you better know because you're gonna
Nope.
use all of them. And we mean all of them.
yeah.
Fucking read it. Don't you think I'm lying?
and
Oh.
and while I did-
What was your plan there?
not realizing exactly where that bee was going to spawn, because once again, the screen layout
You didn't even
makes
get
it
hit
really
there.
hard to tell where enemies are until they're actually physically on
He cut.
screen.
No, he definitely got hit. He just cut it out immediately before it actually
Yeah.
registered.
Oh, I didn't see.
Well, that's also sometimes, like, if I rewind it, like, multiple times and the same thing keeps happening, I just cut I just cut to the point where I finally move on. And by the way,
Oh, so you admit you got so you admit you got hit a billion times.
well, see, here's the thing. You should be happy because I'm actually. You're always calling me out on how I'm not editing. Now, when I'm actually editing, you're calling me out for editing. So, which is it? Do you want me to edit?
No, we're not calling you out for editing. We're calling you out for for half-assing editing.
Well, I'm not half-assing it here.
Or more,
Can you tell him?
more so in this.
Can you tell him busting his ass at
No,
this point?
this is this bonus barrel is the hardest one to get without getting hit.
That one's just.
Yeah, that one they do want you to just flat out tank, but screw it. Fucking
damn.
The best way I can describe it, honestly, it's more so the fact that we're busting your chops on the fact that anytime you take a single hit,
Rewind.
outside of bonuses where it obviously taking a hit means
You take a hit at
just
all.
losing.
You take a hit at all. Rewind.
Yeah.
But I
That's what
want
we're
to
busting
beat.
your
But I
chops
want to
on.
beat every stage with both Kongs. God damn it!
We just think you don't like Kitty Kong. And you don't want to admit it.
Reminder, we're still busting his chops.
It's just to be fun. At this point, it's just to be funny.
Right. I think it's actually funnier on the. It's actually funnier on the fact that you guys notice it more than I do, because I honestly didn't realize how often I purposely didn't use Kitty.
So it's like me and Ouija, we're about that no Squitter slander. Sire's all about that
no Kitty Kong.
I mean,
no Dixie slander.
I mean, to be fair, when you do the next DK game that we're gonna call you out on your stuff all the time too. So get used to that logic.
Don't. You act like he gives a shit.
I know. I never insinuated that he did.
Well, like, yeah, call me out. Fuck it. I fuck up a lot.
She said, I don't care.
We're
Right.
only human.
Like, see, Kitty gets the right idea.
No, again, Kitty does have a lot of good, and there are certain mini games where they want you to use Kitty because if you didn't use Kitty there, you can't do that bonus game fast enough. It's impossible.
Honestly, now I'm just thinking about like how I would have been if I had grown up with Donkey Kong Country 3 instead of Donkey Kong.
I mean, you could have.
Because I feel like this is definitely more pattern recognition depend.
I mean, you could have also. I mean, you could have grown up with DKC 3. If you played DKC 2, then 3 was right there. You just never bought it.
Yeah. You already know my main. You guys already know my main complaint about DKC 3.
Yeah. Like we mentioned this in the last part because it was the actual credits part. I like DKC 3, but it does have issues. Most of the biggest issue, which I mentioned, the hit detection is a little bit wonky in this game.
Yeah.
There's times where it feels like I should have landed on an enemy and I still take damage even though I clearly hit the guy. But what are you gonna do?
And look at it. As soon as he was controlling Kitty, he's like, "No, back to Dixie. This feels wrong."
Yeah, it's like Pizza Tower. Back to that guy.
Jesus. Now that's actually something we should commentate over.
I'd love to commentate over
something about. There's something I wanted to say about Kitty.
Oh.
I have nothing against Kitty Kong.
Yeah.
I have nothing against Kitty Kong, but he could have easily been DK and nothing would have changed.
Yeah, there are people that have said that. Like, I think we referenced this before, and there are people that's like, but then it would just be DKC2 again. Like, so? The plot's already DKC2's plot.
25 coins for the very last one. Oh, hey, we have 20.
Yes, so in order to get the last bomb, you do have to find every bonus barrel in the other stages.
Yeah, all the other ones, 15. This last one,
The upside
25.
is the last level before the final boss does not have any bonus levels. The downside is this last level fucking sucks.
I think I do remember that.
I'm gonna let you guys shoot your shot here for real quick, because I gotta pee.
Okay.
I'm sorry for the TMI. I'll be right back.
Rocket
So yeah,
Rush.
this is Rocket Rush. This is legitimately the most annoying level in the entire game. So.
Oh, I remember
Yes,
this one.
so,
I remember hating this
This
too.
level fucking sucks because the controls for this rocket are awful. Do you want to know how you can tell which way you're going? So, the rocket...
You don't.
No, you can. There is a way you can tell which direction you're going. The rocket jets will push you in the opposite direction that the flames are coming out. But you want to know the way you can tell which way you're going? You have to look at their eyes, because I fucking hate this level. I fucking hate this level.
This is the one time I'm like, this level sucks.
This level is absolute garbage.
This is the level I hated. Yeah, this is the level I hated too.
Not only is it the fact that you die in one hit, this is all on a time limit because
Yeah, because you have fuel.
Yes, you have.
It's constantly going down the entire time, and if that goes to E, well, get fucked.
Yes, and then the bees are constantly knocking you around. If you touch the edges of anything, the rocket explodes and you die. If you touch the edge of the bees in the wrong direction, in the wrong angle, the rocket barrel fucking explodes and you die. If you bounce off of any of the cliff edges too many times, you run out of fuel, and then you crash and you explode and you die.
You die. And
the way the camera is angled at, you have just enough time to get all the way up here. It sucks. I can't count how many times I had to reset this fucking level simply because of that one section there. And I am so sorry that Logic had to leave temporarily to miss this. He'll have to watch this when I upload it later.
I mean, to be fair, listen. I for the record, I was listening while I went to the bathroom.
Nah, you're good.
Headphones. Hell yeah. And it should go without saying, I absolutely agree with everything you guys said.
You could have just used Kitty. You could have just used Kitty and simplified that whole
I could have, but it's also, it was a weird angle, so even if you used Kitty, you'd have to, jump around and those,
You didn't want to use Kitty.
It's easier to aim. It's easier to angle it upwards.
Kitty. Even when it was beneficial for you to use Kitty.
It's easier to angle it upwards with Dixie. I'm sorry. So anyway, that's the last level. I made that look a lot easier, but I will tell you now. I had to rewind the save. I had to rewind that stage 12 fucking times when I was recording this level. It sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can only imagine how many times you actually restarted.
Hey, take a look at that shit.
It's funny too because
you won't believe what you see.
Yeah, it's funny too because I had runs in my practice runs where I did that specific level flawlessly, and I'm just like, holy shit. And as soon as I did it flawlessly in one run, I'm like, that's not gonna happen in my recording. By the way, so by putting all the gears in, it pulls up this submarine. Apparently K Rool just had a hidden submarine inside the Lost World.
Nautilus.
What in the fuck is that?
I love this. It's like, what in blazes? They're the ones responsible for scuttling my secret submarine. It's like, okay.
My super secret submarine.
This will be the last time you'll spoil my plans. I'm gonna bash you good.
Kiss my hairy yellow butt.
Like, whoa, big man. I love that exchange. It's so good.
Cheeky monkey. Cheeky monkey.
I just love this is.
You cheeky monkey.
I just love that.
Look out, you cheeky. Look out, you cheeky monkey.
I just love that that's his response. He gets so mad. I'm gonna bash you good. Really rare. It's such a good line.
Oh man, he almost said a bad word.
It's such a good line. Also, so in order to hit K Rool, you have to hit him the same way as you did in the first fight. So you have to throw the barrel up into the vent, and you have to have the steel barrel land on his backpack. It's not as hard as it looks.
Yeah.
The problem.
It's
I'm pretty sure
more,
you can hit him there.
It's definitely more relatively difficult compared to how his original
the reason why this
you can't duck.
Yeah, the reason this is harder is the arena is smaller, so you can't actually just duck under him while he moves. And because the arena is smaller, you have less time to actually throw the barrel at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because definitely now
that was me being stupid.
Why did you do that? You could just
I've seen some.
I
Like, I've seen, like, YouTube videos about, like, submarine life. I'm like, yeah, there's not a lot of room there, so this
yeah,
definitely
no,
tracks.
this
You're doing this completely wrong, and it's agitating the shit out of me.
to be fair, at this point, I think I was just like super tired because I told you I had to record through that rocket barrel stage for like 30
I liked
minutes.
how you. I can see right through your gameplay is that you assumed you had the barrel and tried to throw it.
Again, I'm pretty sure at this point I was just.
I saw it through your gameplay.
You're wrong. You're not wrong.
Kitty slander!
You're not wrong. I'm just saying, I think the reason why I did this fight so poorly was because I was just super tired. And from after doing that rocket
Need
barrel
to
stage.
jump. He doesn't even touch you there.
And instead of just pausing and just recording this in a separate video, I wanted to get it all done in one run. And that was a stupid mistake on my part.
You're making this a
Yeah,
lot.
you're definitely overthinking.
You're making this
you're
overthinking the shit out of this, dude.
It's not that I'm overthinking it. I'm
Yeah,
not.
like,
I'm
I
getting
was-
to the barrel too late because by the time I pick it up, he's too far away and he's going to turn around before I throw it. There we go.
I know. Like, I know you definitely explained.
Yeah, no. That's the.
I got versatility first, motherfucker.
Yeah, no. That's the hitbox being stupid. You actually have.
I'm just gonna say, like, I know you described that, like, you were definitely tired by the time you were recording this, and I completely understand that.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny that you were trying to, like, hop over him the entire time. I kind of.
The other thing too is that I say you have to hit the backpack. The hitbox is actually the propeller on the backpack, which is what makes it kind of hard to time it right.
It just spit it out back at you.
I almost had it. The suction ran out at the last second, so I missed it.
Throw it now.
Yeah, I got it.
Throw
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
It is essentially the exact
I would
same
say,
fight as
like-
the first fight.
Like,
It's even basically the same layout. It's just he'll change a couple things.
You
Like now the
never want
conveyor
to
belt starts moving.
Yeah, this is a lesson in fertility. You never want to record stuff when tired.
Yeah. No.
I mean, considering how long it took us to actually get to recording the commentary on this, relative to when you recorded it, you didn't have to
No.
stress too
What I
much.
should
Yeah,
what I
no.
should have done is after I recorded Rocket Rush, I should have just stopped and then taken a break and then recorded K Rool later. But I wanted it all in one video. I should have just recorded K Rool as a separate part and just spliced it in. But I didn't think about that.
I think you need Kitty. For
No,
that.
you can hit him.
Never mind.
Yeah.
It's
You got it. Just.
you can't.
You're
Kitty's
actively making it harder.
No, it's not necessarily. Again, the hitbox on his backpack is really finicky. I tried using Kitty. Most of the edits that I took out, I did try using Kitty because I'm like, wait a sec. I wonder if just holding it and jumping up into his backpack will do the damage. That doesn't work. And the way Kitty throws upwards, it just barely misses the hitbox on the jetpack. So while it is possible to hit him with Kitty, it's slightly easier only because of. And the only reason it's slightly easier with Dixie is because of the way she angles it upwards. See, that the exact same thing will happen with Kitty. It has nothing to do with me not using Kitty.
You still got him.
It's just because of how close he is to the ceiling.
I think with Kitty, you can just throw it normally and it'll work.
Sometimes, but because of how close he is to the ceiling, it's really hard to tell exactly when it's going to bounce off the ceiling and completely miss. Because right there, I think that should count. Like, if I just jump into his backpack like that, it should have hit. But thankfully, you only have to hit him 6 times.
I think.
Oh shit!
I think the way it should be interpreted, it's the opposite of like the original final boss. Where with that one, if you hit the propeller, it didn't count. You gotta hit like the actual backpack. This time, if you hit the backpack, it doesn't count. You had to.
Yeah. Also, I should stress that was not an edit. As soon as K Rool loses there, the second you grab the DK coin, it just warps you out of that room. It just immediately cuts you out. The other funny thing, this is the only time in this game you can actually keep refighting K Rool. You can keep refighting that boss fight if you want, even after you beat him. For some reason, it lets you refight K Rool as much as you want. So,
Gotta love how this, like, how 103% is locked behind true
so
collection.
getting all of the DK coins to Funky makes the gyrocopter. And by flying up into the top left corner, this is what all those banana birds we've been finding were about. K Rool apparently wanted the Banana Queen because this is the start of Rare going like, hey, the bananas in Donkey Kong Country are magical. Because why the fuck not?
This is so stupid.
I mean, hell yeah.
So now the bananas have evolved into giant banana birds. And K Rool kidnapped her for, I guess, experimentation. So you need to find...
When it counts, like, you need 16
Yes.
banana birds total?
And most of them are just... And the last 4 of them you need the gyrocopter to get.
Yep,
Yeah,
there's no way to reach them otherwise.
This twist is so fucking stupid.
I will definitely agree. This is the
Yeah,
weakest part of, like, going
It is.
100%.
Like, what they should have done is... You should have been able to do this before you fought K Rool.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all
my
I
thought.
think.
Or just,
And
like,
then you get them... And then as soon as you beat K Rool, then it would make sense for them to immediately cut out. Because it feels like when that boss fight's over... It's immediately cutting out because it's trying to load the cutscene that's going to happen after I get all the banana birds. So I think what they should have done is you needed to find the banana birds in order to make the Nautilus appear. Like maybe the Queen Banana Bird knows about the Nautilus and she'll tell you about it after you find all the banana birds.
Fuck.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about before, where the more of these you do, the harder it gets. The last 2 or 3 of these are just really obnoxious to do. To be perfectly fair.
Practice. Practice.
This is me just not wanting to restart the
Practice.
Damn.
Mulligan. Damn.
Practice.
Mulligan.
Damn. No, this is just me not wanting to restart
Practice.
the whole thing again.
Practice.
So I'd rather just screw it. Come on, past me.
Practice.
You'll figure it
Damn.
out. You got this. Come on. Damn it.
Practice.
Damn.
Come on, past me. You
Practice.
got it.
Mulligan.
There we go.
There you go. First try. Yeah, first try.
I'm sorry, but like while I was editing this, I'm like, do I cut this out? The more I was watching it, I'm like, no, I have to keep this in. It just looks too funny.
I must keep it.
Like, the one thing I'll say about, like, this whole thing, where it's just, like, at this point, if you want 103% the game, you have to actively fly with the copter and find something that's like, oh, this looks like some spot.
At least
and then that's how you.
At least the last 3 caves are in relatively obvious spots on the world map.
And thankfully, there's only just 4 of them. It's like, oh, you probably wouldn't have been able to reach.
there
without this copter.
there are banana bird caves that are much harder to find in the other overworlds than in the main world map.
Hey, Kongs, how you like my helicopter?
Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, I think that's everything. And now the thing that's most obnoxious about this. Okay, so you get everything. You go back to the banana bird queen. And it's like, okay, you found all of the you found all of the banana birds. You have to go back to a wrinkly save cave in order to get the last half of this.
I mean, to be fair, it was pretty established that they always show up at a.
Yeah, but this also means you can't save after finding the last banana bird, because as soon as you go to a wrinkly save cave, the final cutscene happens.
Yep. Looks like they want to take you for a ride.
Hell yeah! Let's play some FVC 2, Kongs. I'm still got it. I'm gonna show you how to do fucking infinite.
Please, I have
I was about to
15 of these things in here. I need them out of my house.
Yeah, fuck that
They're
shit.
shitting all over my walls.
And then all the birds just carry you back up to their mom.
I'm glad you all go extinct.
I think that's actually I think that's adorable. I like that detail. I think that's cute that the banana birds can just carry you both up here. So yeah, the symbols on the lock are how you know that there are 15 birds. Otherwise, there's no way to know how many you have to get. And in order, and to be, and the game is merciful enough that if you check your save file, it tells you how many banana birds you've saved.
Yep.
So that's the.
All right, time to
Yeah.
fuck up.
So
K Rool.
that's it. All that's left is the final cutscene, which is actually.
This is funny to me.
It is funny. So apparently K Rool just stole our
Oh shit!
hovercraft. the
Oh
dick.
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! What the fuck? What the
Dude,
fuck is that?
You have
Holy
a
shit!
you have a jetpack. Why don't you just fly away?
I fucking tried! Get off me!
It's like also how
What?
how did you get our hovercraft? Did Funky just let you steal the thing?
He lent it to me through autopay.
I will say, while this is definitely
Oh, he's
absolutely,
taking
And he's
shit!
done.
absolute,
Defeated by an
like
eggshell.
this is absolutely the most anticlimactic 100%ing of a Donkey Kong.
It is.
Yeah.
Like there, and that's it. You drop an eggshell on
That's
K
it.
Rool. And then he doesn't come back until Donkey Kong 64. Also, yeah, Funky and Cranky are just like hanging out in the lake.
Woohoo!
Damn it, you're right. That is that is how they they did just steal that and reuse that for
Woohoo!
they did just reuse that for Banjo-Kazooie. Fucking hell, Rare.
I mean, of course they would. Woohoo!
I mean, at least Cranky's having fun at his old age. Blunt.
And now he's not.
Nope. It's like,
Holy
Funky,
shit.
slow
Oh
down.
dear God.
No, he's dead.
And then he drowned. No, he's not.
Also, I just want to say this. Cranky, your wife dies in like the next game. She dies before the next game. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
to
she
tell you.
doesn't. She's
I don't think he can. I think he would just. I think he'd have the same reaction Austin Powers would.
That means I'm single again. Yeah, baby.
I'm back on the market.
It's also just morbid because also at least I did manage to beat the game an hour faster than I did on my practice file.
We should also describe. I can't remember what exactly it was.
I just imagine Cranky Kong going on Tinder with a fucking tuxedo and a little tiny bow tie,
God
taking
damn
a
it.
selfie of himself. And we're like, I'm back on the market. Let's go.
until he opens one of those doors in DK64 and Wrinkly's there. He's like, oh, even when you're dead, I can't get rid of you.
Fuck my life.
Also, I'm gonna share this in the Discord. I really hope you edit this in. There is something unique for 105%ing the game, which obviously means 103%ing it on
Yes.
hard mode. The rating is Immortal Monkey, and you have like Cranky Kong wearing
Yes.
a karate gi.
Yes, I will show that.
That is so random. What the hell?
And I really hope you do show that because it's funny that the person used ass as the initial.
Yes.
So that's the official end to Donkey Kong Country 3. We basically set our talking points. The secret final boss for DKC2 is so much better. It's just so much better.
Yeah.
I'll give
well,
it credit.
hey.
I think that K Rool is hilarious in this game for the 3 lines of dialogue that he gets in the whole game.
Anyway, just to wrap things up, we'll let Sire, then Ouija, then myself go. We should probably say what order we prefer each Donkey Kong Country game.
Okay. Are we just doing
2,
the
1,
original
3.
trilogy?
I already said one. I already said mine.
2, 1, 3. It's just. I'll say 2, 1, 3. I like Donkey Kong Country 3. I go back to 1 more often than 3.
I'm gonna be the odd one out here. 2,
That's
3,
fine.
1.
You motherfucker.
I don't dislike 3.
That's not to say that though. That let me just clarify, just in case someone somehow disagrees with that. That's not to say that the first game is like dog shit or anything. It's like the first game is still a very good game. but if the quote unquote worst game in your series is still very good and very enjoyable on its own, you have a great series.
I want to clarify. None of the trilogy is bad. None of it is bad. I will point out massive
absolutely
flaws
not.
in Donkey Kong Country 3. If I disliked the game, I wouldn't have recorded the whole thing.
I thought you were gonna say, I'm just saying, it's not dog shit, it's fucking dog
No.
shit.
I'll here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's something I will openly say this. I would rather play through the original trilogy way more. I would rather replay the entire trilogy than play Donkey Kong 64. And I do like Donkey Kong 64, but that game is just too much of a time sink, and it's too big. It's a good game, but it's too big.
I would rather play DK King of Swings than DK 64.
I won't go that far.
Funny enough, I've never actually played any of the GameCube Donkey Kong games.
At least you should at least try. You should.
Wait, isn't King of Swing
What
the
was it?
Clue Land parody?
Is it?
Isn't that the DS one? I think
I
you're
have no
thinking of
idea.
Jungle Beat.
No, I was talking about. That's one of the Game Boy Advance games.
I could have sworn Jungle Beat was the one with the bongos.
No, that I wasn't talking about GameCube.
Oh.
At all.
No, yeah, King of Swing is the GBA game.
Yeah, Jungle Beat is the GameCube one.
Okay.
I had not talked about that whatsoever.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
logic.
King of Swing I think is the Clue Land one.
Yeah.
But regardless of our opinions in the entire series in general, let it be known we love it.
It's a great series. And if you want to count Returns and Tropical Freeze as Donkey Kong Country 4 and 5, then you got 5 extremely good games.
Oh,
The name is literally in the title.
hell yeah!
I mean,
Yeah. What was it? Like, at this point, while we were recording this, I streamed Donkey Kong Country Returns HD from the Switch version. And I did that on a whim because I felt the urge to, and let me be real here, I didn't regret doing it at all because I love those.
yeah,
I love that
and
game.
I'll say the same thing too. Like, I loved Returns. Tropical Freeze is the better game, but I'll play both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I think the next time we are going to be doing something, I think it's going to be Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yes. I'm pretty sure we agreed that we're doing Bonanza. And as much as I would love to do Bonanza, I've already done one. I think it's Luigi's turn to do Donkey Kong.
Honestly, it might not be Bonanza. I'll think of something.
Whatever you do,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
We'll get
and
to-
If anything, I'll record Bonanza.
Yeah, we
I don't
will
give
get
a
to
fuck.
Bonanza eventually, because we all love that game. So one of us will record Bonanza in the future.
And for the record, we started doing this commentary on the entire trilogy and just Donkey Kong in general because when Donkey Kong Bonanza came out, we were really excited for it.
And we have a lot.
Still are.
We have a lot to say about Bonanza because it's fucking amazing.
Woo!
Anyway, thank you two for joining me for this game. I know, for the most part, I was the only one that had any familiarity with 3, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching it.
I mean, I've had familiarity with 3 myself too, but it's definitely less than 1 and 2. But I enjoy 3, honestly.
3 is probably the one I remember the most. I can't say I had good memories with 3, but I do remember it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thanks you guys for watching all 3 of these whenever we finally get all 3 of them up. And we'll be back with Bonanza eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Oh god, I have to edit the first 2 Donkey Kong countries.
If we have to
Have fun with that shit.
If we have to re-record those, we're just going straight into 3. Fuck it.
No, no, I'm not going to do that. I have to just put myself to the grindstone. You'll see this eventually.
Dumbass.